I quote directly, a motley lot with little to recommend them. I have now spent 3 days in their company. That is, I fear, enough for any man not to recognize them.
I quote the
Despite
Raven.
their tedious inclination to quote scripture, they seem to me the most godforsaken of all the inhabitants of the Outer Isle.
This is like
Indeed, in this case,
when people write
the gravity of
stuff.
that term, forsaken
I know exactly where you're going with
seems
this.
to find its very basis.
Do you actually? It's like when you write so well that it doesn't matter that it means absolutely all. There's like no content, but it's just written so well and using such good like words and everything.
Prose.
Yeah, you're fooled into thinking that's fantastic, but actually it's not. He's saying nothing.
They should do it. They should
Dear
do
Esther.
it. Oh, sorry.
I met Paul.
Sorry, voiceover man.
Dear
I
Esther,
made my own little pilgrimage.
I met Paul.
My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton.
Such a bellend.
We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another.
Shut
Although
up!
he knew I hadn't come in search of apology,
You're a-
reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old.
I cannot pass.
Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
This game is
Balls.
Yeah. It's just as insulting as Alan Wake, but on the other end of the scale, if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Would leave you presents outside your retreat in this interim space between cliff and beach. I would leave you loaves and fishes, but the fish stocks have been depleted and I've run out of bread. I would row you back to your homeland in a bottomless boat, but I fear we would both be driven mad by the chatter of the sea creatures.
What are you talking about?
What is he talking
The
about?
chatter of the sea creatures.
There's some stuff carved into the wall. More of these chemical
Oh,
things.
that's the same one, I think.
That looks like... That's what it looks like.
I'm going to tell you what I think it looks like.
Oh, Davy.
Oh my god, it's even got a line on the end.
Yeah.
Let's just skip past that one.
It looks like a
It's a nice little cave. Somebody spent a long time modelling this cave.
Yep.
We should spend more time in it just to appreciate it.
Yeah.
No, let's not. Let's move on.
Okay, let's leave. Do you know what would make this game more fun? If I had a gun. Because even if there was no one to shoot, I would enjoy just shooting the gun at things, you know? Like you do in games when you get bored. Or you jump around and stuff, bounce. But no distractions, just the story.
No inventory.
Look
no
left.
inventory.
Nah,
Ooh, lighthouse. Where did we start there?
I
no,
don't know.
I think that's where we're aiming for.
Excellent. Oh, there's a ship over there.
I do kind of want to take that other route.
A wrecked ship.
If I go in there, I'm going to die. Look at all that water.
I know.
This is like a path. I'm going to go this way. I've learned enough already to know that if it looks like a path, it's probably the way you should go.
Well, you're the expert.
Well, somewhat. I've been to a lot of IKEAs. I know how to get around a place with a very set path. Oh,
The
wait,
trouble I find
Okay,
in
go on.
IKEA, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this, is
Wait,
if you get accidentally turned 180,
Oh god,
your
yeah.
whole world turns upside down.
Yeah.
You're in for a world of pain. I'm stuck now, I can't go. This is the way I came.
Nah, turn. There's got to be a way up there.
I'm going to the boat.
This music is pretty haunting. It's piercing me like a bottomless boat.
That doesn't make sense.
I know it doesn't make sense, but when I say something that doesn't make sense, I'm going to get called up on it.
You got
I'm like
that.
the writers of the game.
Oh, hang on.
There you go.
Well, I want to know, does this level always exist in its current form, or does it like generate? Like, are the paths there before you need to take them?
I don't
Or they
know,
appear?
that's a good question.
Answers on a postcard,
It'd be a real...
as Reilly would say.
Yeah. Maybe it's like Minecraft and like the game just like generates as you go. Seems unlikely, but you never know.
We're just gonna like get to the top of this hill and there'll be a missing chunk.
Yeah. Just walk off the edge. I'd welcome that. So far, I've not seen anything that actually qualifies this, whatever this is, as a game. I've had more satisfying experiences from the menus on DVDs.
He still maintains he
There we go.
wasn't drunk, but tired.
I don't know.
I
if
can't
you
make the
wanted to do that.
judgment or the
Gotta smoke
distinction.
crisps.
This guy's
anymore.
talking about drunk Reilly.
I was drunk when I landed here,
God.
and tired too. I walked up the cliff path in near darkness and camped in the bay where the trawler lies beached.
I've done that before.
It was only at dawn that I saw the bottle and decided to make my temporary lodgings there. I was expecting just the aerial and a transmitter stashed in a weatherproof box somewhere on the mount. It had an air of uneasy permanence to it. Like all other buildings here,
I hate this guy.
erosion seems to have evaded it completely.
Oh, I got a little stone circle.
Again, in a normal game, I'd be jumping on these, bouncing about, I'd be shooting holes in them, I'd be having fun right now. But I'm not.
Oh, something written on that centre rock. Ah, there we go. More of this chemical.
I'm sure that means something to someone,
Did you
somewhere,
hear something?
but not to me.
I thought I did hear something.
I thought I heard something too.
I thought I heard like a drum going like dum 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 dum. I might have just heard that in my own head.
Are you watching The Wicker Man somewhere else? Is that what's happening right now?
Bees!
You heard Island off of Scotland, then you just went, it's Wicker Man.
So obviously the Wicker Man, it's there's an island where they basically lure in men so they can keep the population going, but it's mostly all women and they just kill people. Wicker Man.
Good synopsis.
Yeah. I'll give you a synopsis to the Wicker Man. Nicolas Cage is awesome. The end.
I've not seen his version of The Wicker Man.
It's the only version. Some would say it's the... What is it? What's the word I'm looking
Quintessential.
for? Yeah, quintessential. I don't know if that was the word I was looking for, but it was good.
Oh,
What's happening?
Ah, loading screen.
I'm gonna have a brownie. Do you mind if I have a brownie?
Oh, yeah, I separated you one, but that's fine.
I
You
want-
just dig your dirty paws into the
One
bucket.
from the pile.
I wanted to have touched others.